Hey everybody, it's me, the Divine Wannabe, and today I want to talk about one of my favorite new games, Deathgarden. Deathgarden is a game that recently was released by Behavior Interactive, which is the better known as the company that has put out the game Dead by Daylight, another one of my favorite games. Deathgarden is similar to DBD in that it is also an asymmetrical game, pitting one overpowered character versus several weaker powered characters. In this case, it's a hunter versus 5 runners. The runner's job is to accomplish certain objectives depending on what game mode you're playing, and the hunter's job is to kill the runners, either by them bleeding out or by sending them to the blood post. Once a runner is sent to the blood post, the hunter can show up and execute them, or they can be saved by their runner friends. So, what I found, I've been putting quite a bit of time into this game, and I have found that a lot of players do not understand the roles of the classes. There are 3 different classes that a runner can play. I found that even at a high level, there's not a whole lot of understanding of which combination of classes is necessary in order to put together a winning team. Now there are 3 classes. There's support, there's torment, and there's control. And each one has their own different perks and skills and things. So I'm going to go over these one at a time. Now first off, there is support. Support has the power of a healing bolt, which can heal runners, a shield bolt, which can give a temporary boost of life, an extra bar of life basically to runners, and then the NPI multiplier bolt, which increases the amount of NPI earned. NPI is the power that, like the battery source that powers these different abilities. If you don't have NPI, you cannot use these healing bolts, shielding bolts, and things like that. As support, your job is to stick to your teammates like glue and support them in any way you possibly can. The hierarchy of how you should increase, one of the first things you should do as a support person is you should upgrade your healing bolt all the way to level 3. That is your first priority, because at level 3 you can shoot an ally with a healing bolt who has been downed and they can get up again. You cannot do that with a level 1 or level 2 upgrade of the healing bolt. I have played with many people who seem to not understand that. I'll be down and they'll try to hit me with a level 1 or 2 healing bolt and it doesn't get me up. After that, the shield bolt is very useful, as well as the NPI multiplier bolt. The level 3 NPI multiplier bolt is really amazing because it allows runners to share NPI. So when one runner gets NPI, the other runner gets it as well. The issue is to get the NPI multiplier bolt up to level 3 after getting the healing bolt up to level 3. That's a total of 8 upgrade parts, and that's if you completely neglect the shield bolt. So although the NPI multiplier bolt is an amazing thing, it takes some time to get it. Important thing about being a support person is you do not engage the hunter by yourself. You have nothing that you can offensively do against the hunter. So if you're by yourself, the hunter is going to smear you. Doesn't matter if you're hitting yourself with healing bolts and shield bolts, sooner or later the hunter is going to overwhelm you. That's why it's important to stick with your teammates. Your teammates are more offensive in their abilities. So by sticking to the fringes and kind of just supporting your teammates, hitting them with healing and shield bolts and things like that, but staying hidden when you can, the hunter doesn't directly focus on you, but you are helping your teammates to succeed. You heal them, you pick them up from being downed, you shield them. Now it's also a good thing to assist teammates in taking objectives, either with the collect and deliver of the keys. You can follow a teammate and make sure he's shielded and healed up as he's trying to deliver a key, or the one where you seize the objectives, kind of capture the flagish, or however you want to, you get those key points and you have to stay in a certain area for a while in order to build up the capture energy, capture percentage. If you stick around and help them with that, you can shield yourself and your allies. You can heal them because the hunter is going to come for you. So that's the key to support, is don't directly engage. Stick around, stick to your teammates so that you can heal them, shield them, and help them however you can. And then you're going to be able to assist. It's a key part in a winning team, even though it doesn't seem very glamorous. Sometimes it can seem boring. It takes a level of skill to be in the thick of action to heal people and shield them without attracting the hunter's attention. Now next up, you've got Torment. The Tormentor, his job is to harass the hunter, tormenting him. He's got the Hunter Reveal Bolt, the Virus Bolt, and the Blind Bolt. The Hunter Reveal Bolt reveals the hunter, so no matter where he is on the map, everyone can see him outlined in red, so they can see where he is in comparison to them, and it helps them to decide whether they should try to take an objective, so on and so forth. The Virus Bolt slows the hunter's interaction time. This is especially important when rescuing from a blood post. The hunter has to interact with the blood post in order to do the sacrifice. By hitting him with a Virus Bolt, it takes him 5 times as long to do so, which means a teammate can come in and do a rescue quicker than he's trying to do the sacrifice. And then, of course, there's a Blind Bolt, which is just as it sounds. It impairs the hunter's vision. The Torment class job is to be the super ninja. You stay hidden and you reveal the hunter whenever you can. You stick on the hunter and make sure he is revealed all the time so everyone on the map knows where the hunter is. Then it's your job, when somebody gets sent to the blood post, it's your job to go in and help with the rescue, with that Virus Bolt, the Blind Bolt, and it especially helps if you have the perk, which is Quick Rescue, which improves your rescuing speed by 50%. So, when the hunter shows up to the blood post, you can hit him with the Virus Bolt to slow his interaction, you hit him with the Blind Bolt, you move in there and use the Quick Rescue, and you've got a rescue. The key to the Torment is, although you do have some offensive things against the hunter, your job is to stick to the shadows and just be a pain in the butt for the hunter, but don't try to take him on head-to-head by yourself. Next up is the Control class. This is the heavy hitter. This is the one that can most offensively affect the hunter. You've got the Slow Bolt, reduces the hunter's speed and jump height, the Stun Bolt, which staggers and interrupts the hunter, and Degenerate Bolt, which reduces the hunter's damage. And it's also very helpful because at level 3, the Degenerate Bolt also forces the hunter to reload his weapon. So when I'm playing Control, the first thing I do is try to upgrade my Stun Bolt to level 1 or 2, hit that Degenerate Bolt to level 3, and then I look at the Slow Bolt. And then I go and I try to follow the hunter around and just make sure I pound him with stuns, degenerates, slows. When he's chasing one of my teammates, I try to help them out by stunning him and slowing him. And the Control is also very important when doing a rescue from the blood post. In my opinion, the ideal rescue team is a Torment and a Control. The Control hits him with a Stun Bolt and a Degenerate Bolt. The Torment hits him with a Virus Bolt and a Blind Bolt. And one of them, or both of them, with the Quick Rescue perk, move in and get the rescue. With those two working together, the hunter pretty much doesn't have a chance. And you've got a really good chance of getting the rescue taken care of, unless the hunter is extremely skilled and the Torment and Control person aren't really working together. Now, there are other issues involved, like if the hunter is using the turrets, the gun turrets, or the mines, then it's not as easy, not as quickly cut and dry. But in my opinion, the ideal team is 2 Torments, 2 controls, and 1 support. That way, no matter who is on the blood post, there's always 1 torment and 1 control that can go in and get the rescue. The number one reason I have seen for the runners to lose this game is there is not teamwork and coordination among their different roles and classes. I've gone into games and I've seen 4 other people pick Torment, in which case I'll switch to support or control or something like that. A lot of people, even at high levels, go in and they don't care what everyone else is picking. They just pick what they want to play, and it makes for a rough time. Now, of the 3 classes, I think Torment is the most skillful because you have to stay hidden and out of sight even though you're in the thick of things, followed by Support. Control really is the least skillful even though it's such a key frontline role. Because it's so offensive and there's so much you can do to the Hunter, it doesn't take as much stealth skill. Although it does help if you can dodge around a lot and you're good at evading, because you're going to be a prime target for that Hunter. There's a variety of different perks available as well. Looks like more are going to be released as the game continues to expand. I always prefer to go Lucky Charm and Quick Rescue. Lucky Charm gives you a chance of getting additional weapon upgrade parts, so it allows you to do your upgrades quicker. And Quick Rescue, as I've already talked about, allows you to do the rescue quicker from the blood post or picking somebody up when they are down. Although I don't go with Quick Rescue if I'm doing a support role, because I should not be rescuing people from the blood post directly, and also I should not be getting people up from the regular rescue. I should be hitting them with those healing bolts. So in that case, when I'm playing support, I go with Lucky Charm, and I don't go with Revive with full health because I can always hit myself with healing bolts. Generally 40% less damage while evading, because then when I do get caught up by the Hunter, I can out-evade him and get away. So that's my opinion on the best ways to win this game as far as combination of roles, perks, and upgrades. I hope you enjoyed this. Get the game, play around with it. I'd love to hear your feedback on it. I know other streamers and other YouTubers have a different take on the roles and combination, but this is the one that I feel works best in my opinion. 2 control, 2 torment, 1 skilled support person. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and take care.